Hope you're having a super fantastic sparkling day. Welcome to Porchlight Letters podcast number 2308, The Pace We Keep. So today's been a kind of a slow yet fast day. Yes, both, a little bit of both. Slow, fast. But anyway, I started off with 8 o'clock this morning, had an online meeting. Actually, I was working to help the open office for our mastermind group. Then as soon as that was finished, it was jump onto the chat for the day and get that stuff done. And that was very, very slow. And I know that it's the week of Thanksgiving back in the US, which will explain why this week has slowed down. Though it does pick up in speed in places as well. So it's not all slow or all quiet. There are times when it will get quite busy and you're sort of like, when I finished that, I was straight onto another Zoom call with a friend of mine who I haven't spoken to for a while. And we usually catch up like once a month. We haven't caught up in like 3 months, I think it is 2 or 3 months. And internet connection on one of our ends was playing up because we were cutting in and out on Zoom. We both went on, took our videos off. That didn't work. And so we set up a time for next month. And then I was out the door with my folks to go get the to-do list done. They were heading into town, so went looking for my archival pencil. I've also found that it's a photo safe pencil is another word for it too, and it does come in blue lead only, because the blue lead, when you're using the blue lead in it on things like that you're going to photocopy and stuff, the blue won't show up. But it's a special type of lead, and the one store that Mum and Dad thought would have it, that was actually recommended, didn't have it. So I think I'm going to end up online ordering the thing. And so then we went through Mum's list as well, got all that done. We're home and we're all exhausted. So I think there's going to be a snoozle in our in my near future. Although I will say this, I had a good night's sleep last night. Woke up a couple of times, just turned over and went back to sleep. So that wasn't too bad, but I had no interruptions of phones. So now that I've figured out how to silence the phones and specific things coming through, it's going to work very, very well, and I should be able to get good night's sleep. And so today, after I finish here, I actually have to go pack my bag because we leave to head up to visit my youngest brother and his family. We leave tomorrow after I finish work. And then we've got the whole weekend up there with them. And then we've got the last night in a different place because we're going to go and visit my nephew, my oldest nephew, who's super excited. So, and so we're going to have a good weekend away. So it's now I've got to go pack bags. I'm so like, I just unpacked all these bags. I didn't want to do anymore, but it's to visit my youngest brother, so it won't be long. And it's only 4 nights and 4 days. Yeah, 4 days I have to pack for. So that's going to be a breeze. I kind of already know what I'm going to be taking with me anyway. So, yeah, it'll work out. And Dad's going to pack the car tonight. And there's a couple of things we have to do in the morning. In fact, we're going out tomorrow morning at like 8 o'clock because I have a call at 6 o'clock. Then I've got to be on the chat by 8:45 to do the training. So 8 o'clock, we're going to whip out, go down to this one takeout food place and get filled rolls. What are filled rolls? They are bread rolls that are split open and filled with cold meats and salads and stuff in them. And I'm going to come home, put them into the cooler or into the refrigerator, start with them, put them in the cooler, and we'll have them for dinner tomorrow night when we get to our destination. So I haven't had a filled roll in years. And I remember when I was in the Air Force, we had one of these big flat panini maker. They weren't called panini makers then, but basically same principle. And I would have them lay the filled roll, which had cold meat, cheese, grated carrot, beetroot or pickled beets for the US, lettuce, tomato. I think that was all that was on it. And they would put it on its side and then they would squish it flat because the top of this thing had some weight to it. So I would squish it flat and toast it. And I tell you, yes, I toasted lettuce. Yes, I toasted carrot. It all got toasted or heated up, but it was so good. So I haven't had but that was when I was in the Air Force. So I haven't had a toasted filled roll in almost 40 years. But as far as filled rolls go, I haven't had one since I was last in New Zealand, like 6 years ago. So looking forward to having one of those. And they've already worked out which route we're going and when we're going to take breaks. And because Mum and Dad switched driving, And so they've already worked out where where fuel stop's going to be, and any stop's going to be a toilet stop, where fuel stop's going to be an afternoon tea stop, and all that sort of stuff has been worked out, and who's going to be driving when, and all that sort of stuff. So, yeah, it's going to be fun. And I'm hoping, praying that Ruapeo, Ngārahoe, and Tongariro are out of the clouds and fully visible and everything else. And it's a beautiful day. We're supposed to be getting showers on the drive up tomorrow, but I'm praying that the Central Plateau is clear, because I would like to do a quick stop to get some photographs and do a quick video there to show you guys some of the beautiful mountain scenery that we have in New Zealand. I know it's not as good as we've got amazing mountain scenery down in the South Island, but this is the center of the North Island, where we've got 3 mountains. 2 of them are active volcanoes. Yeah, but they're not active as in spewing things everywhere. They just burp. And so you might go past and see snow on it, and there'll be a little black mark. It's burped. So we will see how that goes, but I'm looking forward to that, and just looking forward to just seeing New Zealand scenery again from the road. It's been a long time since I've had 6 years since I was last on the roads here in New Zealand, out in the scenery and stuff. And it's such a beautiful drive up, and hopefully we'll get to do some stops along the way. And I really want to get ones with them if the mountains are clear. I'd like to show you Ruapeo, Ngārahoe, and Tongariro. And if I can figure out which one's Piha, I will show you Piha as well. And Piha, she's the reason we have Mount Taranaki where Mount Taranaki is, according to Māori myths and legends. So maybe I'll tell you that if the mountains are clear tomorrow. But anyway, that's it. I'm out of here. Go out, have a super fantastic sparkling evening. We will be coming to you live from the road at some point tomorrow. So be on the lookout for that, because I don't exactly know where I'm going to be doing my podcast from tomorrow. It will be somewhere in the North Island of New Zealand. That's all I can tell you, because that's all I know. So have a super fantastic... Oh, hang on. I've got questions for you, haven't I? Oh, I've got questions. Where did my questions go? Okay, so my 4 reflection questions for you today are: what helps you feel prepared when life speeds up? Where do you feel the tension between planning ahead and staying present? How do you handle moments when your energy runs out before your to-do list does? You just got to find the strength to keep moving. What little routines or tools help you feel grounded during a busy day or transitional times? So those are your questions for us, from us for today. So go out and have a super fantastic sparkling evening, and I will see you tomorrow at some point on the road. Some point on the road in the middle of the North, somewhere on the North Island tomorrow. I don't know what time. It'll just be when it happens. It'll happen when it happens. That's all I can tell you.